Good afternoon. I'm not my colleague, Mr. Perry, but I know he'll be here shortly. And we work together on really important legislation on behalf of so many here today and so many around the world. So I'm sure you'll hear from him shortly, and it was my honor to work with him in a bipartisan way on a bill that I'll talk more about in a moment. My name is Congressman Pat Ryan. I served as a U.S. Army officer, risked my life for this great country for many reasons, but central to that was what we're all here today to talk about, which is freedom. And it's really, really an honor to be with you all today. Again, I was proud to be here last year to mark the 25th year of work and rallying and efforts, and now to be here again for the 26th year on what is definitely another warm day. I remember it was similarly warm last year, but a beautiful day with clear blue skies, now a little bit of breeze, and a true unifying day for this movement. And so I want to thank each of you, especially standing there today in this heat. On behalf of so many millions more, your voices and you being here matters a great deal, and I'm honored to be with you and in your presence. It is a testament to your deep, deep commitment to the principles of Falun Gong. I'm especially honored to be with you all today because I proudly represent the global headquarters of the Falun Gong movement in Dragon Springs, in Orange County, in New York, north of New York City. I've had the privilege of visiting many times, spending time with a whole host of community members and leaders and practitioners, and it is such a special, special place, not only physically beautiful, but morally and spiritually such a rich and beautiful, beautiful place. And it's my great honor to represent that, and by extension, I would argue to represent all of you in some small way and the work that you're doing. Your unwavering adherence to the values that we see here so powerfully today of truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance truly serve as a beacon for everyone in our great country of the United States of America, certainly everyone in my district in the Hudson Valley, and I would argue every human around the world. Those values and your work to advance them is a beacon at a very difficult and dangerous time, as our prior speaker so eloquently said. That's why I'm particularly proud at this moment where we see such egregious challenges and risks and attacks, frankly, on human rights and those values of truthfulness and compassion and forbearance. I'm so proud to have co-led critical, pivotal, bipartisan legislation, the Falun Gong Protection Act. It's the landmark piece of legislation in the Congress to codify those protections and to hold accountable the egregious violations against the Falun Gong community that will not be tolerated, specifically to stand united, to hold organ traffickers, who you all know have been systematically for decades conducting these incredibly grave violations of human rights, to hold them accountable fully for their reprehensible crimes, and to make a statement that in the United States of America and around the world, we will not tolerate those actions. I'll continue to speak out with your all's help and to amplify your voices without hesitation or reservation against any restriction of human rights, and specifically the persecution of religious groups and the Falun Gong especially. Any threat to members of my community, which I consider you all representing Dragon Springs, is a threat that I take personally, and I will stand up and fight to protect each of you. So if there's anything that I can be doing and my team, we work very, very closely with community leaders and members in terms of addressing issues of freedom of movement here to our great country for all Falun Gong practitioners. And it's our honor to help with anybody that is having any issues related to that, any issues with human rights violations for you or your families. Please come to us, and it's our honor to stand with you and to fight on your behalf. The final thing that I'd like to say before I conclude, I was very honored last year, and I had my whole team, my whole congressional staff, we were warmly welcomed at a performance of Shen Yun just on the other side of DC at the Kennedy Center. My wife was there as well. And I just want to commend the community. And I know many of those great performers train at Dragon Springs in the district, and I've been able to see them, their dedicated practice and discipline and their values on display. That was such a special moment for me and my staff and my family, a spectacular demonstration of why we must preserve the rich arts, culture, and history of Falun Gong and traditional Chinese culture, and why practitioners of Falun Gong, so admirably committed to inner peace, deserve to live freely and without fear. So I want to especially commend those performers and reiterate my commitment that Shen Yun should and must be able to perform in every corner of the United States and around the world, and we'll continue to fight to make sure that that happens as any threats present to that. So thank you again for the opportunity and honor to speak with you, to represent you and fight on your behalf, and thank you each for being here, again, especially in this warm weather. And I don't think he's here yet, but I do want to again commend and thank my colleague, Mr. Perry, my bipartisan partner in the Falun Gong Protection Act, and ask that each of us, we now need to push the Senate to pass this bill. We passed it through the House of Representatives. We need to pass it through the Senate, and ask you to all continue to pray and push and work for that to make its way through the Senate. So thank you all, and have a fantastic day and continuation of this powerful event. Thank you so much.